welcome waffle board breakers, waffle boarders, waffles. I don't know what we are. Welcome everybody. This is our Wednesday night. This is our third party night. We have usually get a box from one of the third parties to break. We've been doing Hit Parade the last 3 Wednesdays, and then today is my fourth Hit Parade box. And like I said, they're sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's tough with regular Hit Parade because they sprinkle in some amazing headliners and even a couple sneaky non-listed headliners. And the McDavid is available to all you guys. 15 of the spots got claimed. Thank you, CK, for grabbing the 15th. I will eat the 16th and keep my Tampa Bay Lightning. I will only be keeping a Tampa Bay Lightning jersey if it's licensed. Anything else will be custom, will be, of course, just random to you guys as a freebie. My random team is also a community team. So if my random team hits, it'll be random to the other 15 spots. No matter whether it's licensed or not, you guys get my random team. That's always what I play. I don't want to keep anything that I don't have to. Obviously, I don't mind keeping Tampa Bay. More than likely, it would end up in my boxes anyway because I have most of the Lightning in my PC. But just does me right. Feels good to keep them. So hope everybody's enjoying the game tonight. Obviously, Canada got a power play goal, which was filthy in the first minute. And then my boy Braden Point set up Marchand for a second goal. I think they had 7 shots before Sweden even had one. Sweden kind of got back into the game and is getting much closer. Obviously, in the second period, the play's been a little better. And it's still 2-0. I think they had a goal and got. I don't know. There's the review. I don't know how that works. Not watching it live. I watched the third period when we get done. But like I said, the first period was good. It's good to see that kind of high flying, high talented. You know, it's good to see these guys on the same ice together. Obviously, representing their countries. Canada kicking it off with a nice 2-0 lead over Sweden. But like I said, we have a long way to go here. Every team's going to play 3 times, and we'll see who ends up in the championship game. But Canada's looking pretty good off the start. I don't love their goaltender situation, but there's so much firepower on that Canada team. They could end up winning like the 6-5 games if they had to. But Bankton's been pretty. I mean, obviously he hasn't faced a lot of shots, but we'll see how it goes on as the tournament goes on. Obviously, I think. I'm not rooting for any of the 4 teams. Obviously, as an American, I would love to see Americans do well, and I think they have the best goalie. So when you have the best goalie in a short tournament, sometimes that can be the deciding factor. But sometimes just a bad break, bad bounce, bad call at the wrong time that could cost you a game, which would mean so much in a kind of, it's not really a round robin. It's basically just playing for the highest 2 pool points, and they'll play for the championship. So it's a little different than a full round robin, but it's interesting. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, the hockey looks good so far. These guys are skating. It's good to see that. Obviously, they're hitting too, and seeing some good hits. But it's good. Like I said, it's a good representation for the league. I think it's good for these players to represent their countries. It's more than just pride. Obviously, they want to represent their countries well. But like I said, we're missing some of the best players in the league. But I mean, there's a decent amount there. I said they said something like 25 of the top 50 scorers in the league are in the 4 Nations tournament, which is still pretty impressive. Obviously, I thought he'd be higher, but that's still pretty impressive. But there are a lot of countries represented across the NHL rosters. Obviously, Russia and the Czech Republic, and the Germans, and obviously there's the Austrians. There's players from lots of the countries that are not in this tournament, but Belarus, Ukraine, those countries are still represented, but not in this tournament. So, but like I said, it's been fun so far. Like I said, I'm enjoying the third period. Obviously, the game tomorrow. I think tomorrow's would be Sweden or Finland, and the U.S. I guess play tomorrow. I think one team has to play on a short. 2 teams have to play. One team has to play on a short rest. So we'll see. Because obviously you got to jam all these games in, but they're going to be on this weekend, and of course, and then this time next week we'll be having the championship game. I think is on the 10th, maybe. I think it might be prime time on the Friday. I believe that's or on the Thursday. I'm not sure. I got to look at the roster. I have to look at the schedule. I don't have it in front of me, but it's been good hockey so far. We're enjoying that. It's good to do this third party box today I want to open it. Obviously, the East Coast stuff just started over at Big Al's. We saw one of his first box opened up. I have 3 coming probably in the next couple of days. So I'm hopefully going to have one of those for today. So trying to figure out how to do the claim. Got to do it a little different than what Big Al's doing. He's got to pick one, get 2 for the first couple of boxes, and then he's going to switch things up. He obviously has a lot more live people because he does lots of other breaks. So he's able to do the single spots that don't fit into the pick one, get 2, whatever you're doing. So I might actually spend some time looking at the roster of players and spots and jerseys and pairing them up or making 3. So obviously the Lemieux is going to be community for everybody, so no fair. But I may pair up like Ovechkin, Wah, and Kaprizov he's in it, and those Predator, maybe the All-Star Game jersey. Pair them up with some of the lesser jerseys, quote unquote, even though there's no real lesser jerseys. They're all quality NHL players, but there are some ones that are more middling as opposed to the mid to upper players. So I'm trying to figure it out. Obviously, can't just go straight by value. You can go by obviously the desirability of the jerseys. Obviously, lots of I like that Josh at East Coast mixed in a lot of alternate jerseys, variations, which is cool. Obviously, we're going to have a chance to get some pretty cool stuff with inscriptions, stuff with reverse retro stuff with alternate jerseys. So it's a pretty good product. Obviously, 55 boxes. He upped it from the last time. Like I said, I don't want to push you for that, Alex. Like I said, I'm more than happy to give it to you if you'd like to take it. He said to close us out. That's fine. Like I said, that's entirely up to you. But like I said, I don't mind eating it because I don't mind giving everybody another chance at the take it. Okay, there you go. So good luck to you, Alex. There's some good bolts on the checklist. I know Hedman's on there. I believe I'm trying to think what else is on there. Maybe Cirelli. There's definitely a couple Lightning players because I was looking at the checklist. Whether or not they're licensed or not, we don't know. But we've seen both come out of Tipperary licensed Tampa-based stuff as well as custom stuff. So it's there's good names on there. So like I said, I wouldn't mind taking that, and obviously I would get anything that was custom to you guys anyway, and of course my second team. But yeah, you're more than happy. I'm gonna fix the checklist, the spreadsheet, so I can get you in there. That's good. Okay. Good luck to you, Alex. Like I said, now everybody. Let me take my name out. That's all I gotta do. The team stay the same, but Alex B in at Tampa. So you have Ottawa and Tampa. So we'll do the randoms in a second, and then because the randoms don't change. Obviously, Tampa was the team I was taking as well. So the spreadsheet is now updated. And then we'll do our randoms. Let's see if anybody else wants to stop by live. I know Big Al obviously can't make it because he's breaking over at his room for next hour or so. He's got lots of football to get to. I don't know if he has any multi-sport stuff, but he did the baseball bat earlier, which was a nice Tatis, I think, and he did Barbashev, Ivan Barbashev, Vegas Golden Knights, the gray jersey came out of the first East Coast box. So I would not be including him if I'm packing or pairing up players to figure it out. So not sure. I think he was doing like 16 or 17 spots. I'm trying to figure out what the best is for you guys because I want to, pair up spots and make it worth you guys claiming. But there's a lot of good names on the roster, and I'm going to be involved as well. I'm going to eat a couple spots, so they're not going to be available. Of course, if I do hit, like I did many months ago, if I do hit, I will have a jersey to give away to the room. So do not despair. You guys will get a jersey even if I do hit. So the price to me, obviously because I'm eating spots, which costs me money, but of course if I hit, I'm lucky enough, which I haven't been in many, many moons, but we did hit one time. I will be more than happy to give you guys a jersey. So everybody's going to have a chance at that. So just going to keep that in mind. When you're claiming your spots, every spot is going to have a chance at a jersey if I hit. So kind of root for me and root for yourself, of course. So you definitely want to have spots if I do hit. So You want the Sergey? I do not want the Sergey, but Sergey's in there. I think. Yeah, Sergey's on the roster too. So, like I said, I know there's Tampa Bay. I'm assuming it's not Utah Hockey Club, but I'm sure he's in there as because they've had Sergey for many moons in that pit parade. So, but yeah, so I'm not grabbing him. I think he's in the. Is he also on the roster for the East Coast? You look at my East Coast roster. Is there any other Tampa's? No, that was it, right? Yeah, that was it. So I mean, it's a pretty nice checklist. So obviously he got, I guess he had 17 spots claimed, and there were some real nice jerseys that ended up getting random. So I have to work and figure out pairing them for you guys. So the birds are actually covered, but they're chirpy. They were crazy chirpy when I came down here. So I figured I'd cover them up and have them just kind of be background chirpy instead of being crazy boisterous chirpy. So let's get going to the random. So let me look. It's still 2-0, 2-1. Sweden scored, huh? Who got the goal for Sweden? Jonas Brodin, who actually was beaten for the point to Marchand goal, but Jonas Brodin from Victor Hedman representing himself and Lucas Raymond. So it's Sweden's not going to go away. Like I said, after giving up a power play goal in the first minute and then getting beat on the point to Marchand, they settled down. Started getting some shots. Like I said, after being down 7-0 in shots. So let's go Sweden. Is there any Rangers on the Swedish teams? Oh yeah, Zibs. So yeah, they got some Swedes. So there you go. I see. Was there any other Swedes on the? I mean, the Rangers are pretty well represented. I think across the teams. I don't know. Is there a Finn? There might not be a Finn. I think Florida, for some reason, I think was the only team that had a player on every roster. And the only two teams that don't were the first place team and the last place team. I think Sharks don't have anybody. And who's the top team in the league? I don't think they have anybody there. Is it Florida? No, Florida's got Barkov. Can't remember whoever Winnipeg's got Hellebuck. Can't remember who was the top team in the league right now. Can't remember. Like I said, I thought for some reason maybe they didn't have anybody either. But definitely they're definitely excited. They are. They're feeling themselves. They feel like they're going to be interweb famous on YouTube. They want more burn. I said, listen, birds. I said you'll get your cameos very rarely, but they will be chirpy. Right now they're being quiet. I think they think it's nighttime. Maybe they fell asleep. They were crazy chirpy. You have no idea. The one was looking at his mirror, and he was just, oof. I was like, you better be quiet. So, now they're quiet. So, let's get going. Like I said, I'm not sure if anybody else wants to stop in. Let me look at the checklist. I'll bring up the spreadsheet. Matt D has Detroit again in spot 1. Thomas M in spot 2 with Chicago. CK with the Rangers in spot 3. That was one of the second to last spots claimed. Devin with Colorado in spot 4. Devin, of course, hit last night. So in the Waffle Board breaks. Speaking of which, that is tomorrow night. Same spot price preview is back up. So you guys get ready for tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for the Waffle Board breaks. 31 boxes. Ron in spot 5 with Winnipeg Jets. CK in spot 6 with Minnesota, the Wilds. Big Al in spot 7 with Calgary. Timu is spot 8 with Anaheim. Ty is spot 9 with Toronto. Ron is spot 10 with Carolina. CK is spot 11 with the Kings. Thomas is spot 12 with Buffalo. Let me actually bring this up to help with all of us get this. Timu is spot 13 with Dallas. Now it's Alex B with spot 14 with the Bolts, and as well as 15 with Ottawa. Alex B up in Canada enjoying the 2-0, 2-1 lead right now. And then Larry V with their spot 16 and Boston. So let me bring up the list so you guys can even see that. That's not the list. Let me get my dice roller up too. Okay. Okay. There we go. Of course, we're going to do 5 or more to do the randoms. The randoms are all here. You see, I just told you all the spots and claim spots and team numbers, team names. There's Alex with Tampa. Updated CK with the Rangers. Of course, all the unclaimed teams in alphabetical order on the side. They're dropped into the random.org. So we're going to figure out the order. So we're going to do 5 or more on our unclaimed teams. Do it. 5 or more. 5 or more. What do you got? 7. So 7 it is. So our unclaimed teams, 7 times randomed. And then we'll drop them back into the spreadsheet. 16 teams. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the random order is going to be this. Copy that. Okay, there we go. Our unclaimed teams randoms. We have Matt's got Pittsburgh to go with Detroit. Thomas with Vancouver to go with Chicago. CK with the Jackets. Loves his Jackets. To go with the Rangers. Nashville to Colorado with Devin. Ron with Florida to go with Winnipeg. CK gets Vegas Golden Knights. See if they get twice in 2 rooms. He's been hot. CK's been hot. Montreal, Big Al, Calgary. Timu with Devils to go to Anaheim. Tyrone to get Philly to go to Toronto. Ron with Seattle Kraken to go Carolina. CK with the Islanders. Yeah, there it is. Islanders and the Kings. You can go Islanders fans. Washington and Buffalo with Thomas M. Timu gets Edmonton to go with Dallas. Alex B gets the Sharks. The Snorks to go with Tampa Bay. Arizona / Utah to go with Ottawa. And Larry with St. Louis to go with the Bruins. So there we go. That's the teams. Okay. Give everybody a second if you're going to make any kind of trades, which I highly doubt, but at least want to give you guys a chance. So if you guys have any interest in making deals, let me bring up the website. So let me get that. So you see the chat. There it is. Pot fan socks. You're hoping for that, Miles. There you go. I don't think he's on the checklist though. But Trediak will go to Montreal because he was. That's absurd that he was drafted at one time. Never played for them, but because Trediak was property of Montreal. Since we don't have any other unclaimed teams, I will give Montreal the Trediak if we hit it. That'd be cool if we hit it. I haven't hit Trediak. I don't think I've ever seen one come out, but we know he's on the checklist. We know it's a CCCP jersey most likely. So that hits, that will go to Montreal. But everybody else is the NHL teams represented. So I don't see nobody talking trades, so we're not going to wait around too long. We're going to get right into it. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of box number 4. So here we go. So let's get back over to it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Box number 4 it is. Then I have East Coast coming. Like I said, obviously Big Al has his. He put his order in a couple days before I did, and my 3 boxes should come. I think it's actually tomorrow, Thursday. I think is when they're scheduled to deliver. So we shall see if they come or not. Obviously, the snow is here and gone here. It's raining now. No real delay to mail. Shouldn't have a problem. So we'll see if they come. So good luck. This is box 69. Like I said, the other boxes were in the teens. I think we had 17, 18, and 21 or so. They were all low, whatever they were. But just randomly, we ended up with this box last. So we shall see what comes out. So good luck, everybody. Completely sealed up. Only have one seal. Turn it. I get the sneak peek. I never sneak peek before, so now I'm starting to sneak peek last couple boxes. So let's see what comes out. Okay, see what we got. Good luck, everybody. You see, it might be a clean. I think it's a clean team. And yes, it is. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Box number 4, Hit Parade. And that is, I believe that is Wendell Clark, I believe. And that is correct. Wendell Clark, Toronto Maple Leafs. I believe this looks like, is it a custom? It is a custom, unfortunately, but it is a Hall of Famer. Wendell Clark. I believe it's a Hall of Famer. Wendell Clark, Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto Maple Leafs been coming out of Hit Parade boxes lately. There it is. Wendell, recognize that SIG. Wendell Clark, Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto in their font, but that's not a Maple Leaf logo. Obviously, it is a custom. But Toronto Maple Leafs, Wendell Clark on the custom. See what you want, but it's still a nice SIG. Wendy, there it is. Wendell Clark. Toronto was a claim team. Let me see who I have them on the list. So, unfortunately, we didn't get McDavid, but we got a Wendell Clark. Let's see what we got. Wendell Clark goes to, that is Ty. Congratulations, Ty. Let me bring up the lists. Ty hasn't hit a little bit in our regular boxes, but here he is. He's coming in and hitting the where it is, Ty. And had a chat with him today. So there it is. There it is. In the 9 spot, Ty had Toronto claims. Congratulations to you, fine sir. Rocking it out with the Wendell Clark. Congratulations. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. Obviously, that's my last of the 4 Hit Parade boxes. So you got 3 customs and 1 license, which is about the odds of what you're getting from Hit Parade. I was trying to bucket and see if we could have gotten back-to-back license to close it out. But there we go. Wendell Clark, still a pretty nice name, obviously, even though he is a custom. So congratulations, Ty, on hitting the Clark. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. But think about it. I have my East Coast coming for next week. I'll figure out the best way to get the spots in your guys' hands. And then we'll be breaking those the next couple of Wednesdays, hopefully. I'm sure we'll be able to fill depending on how many spots I do it. But there it is. The last of our Hit Parade boxes. For now, at least, I'm not always jumping on their boxes, but obviously with the McDavid, it was worth a shot. I'm pretty sure they're probably sold out. I haven't checked recently since I ordered the East Coast boxes, but somebody out there will hit the McDavid. Congratulations to them. It's not going to be one of us, so unfortunately. But thank you everybody for continued support. Like I said, I love breaking the boxes for you guys. Wednesday's always good, just a little change of pace. I don't want the waffle board breaks getting stale. But like I said, I do keep it fresh, bringing in new names and new jerseys and new styles. And you guys enjoy that product, as much as I do putting it together. So, but Hit Parade, it's always good to have something just random on Wednesdays. But here we are in a 2-week break from the NHL, just enjoying the 4 Nations tournament. So we'll be breaking the games. Obviously tomorrow night. I think there's a game tomorrow night. So we break in tomorrow night when we have another game to watch before, during, and after our break. But congratulations, Ty, again. Closing us out on Hit Parade for now. And we'll get ready for the East Coast stuff next week. And the waffle board breaks tomorrow. So spots are live on eBay. So make sure you guys start getting your bids in for Sunday. Like I said, we're down to 30 and 29 boxes on Sunday. So right there into the 20s again. So second to last double box before the reload goes in. So don't hesitate. Try to grab your spots now. Obviously, the prices probably be better this week than next week when we down 4 less boxes. So we shall see. So thank you much, guys. I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, to claim on Facebook for the Waffle Board Breaks box. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.